A little comparison here. Thought I'd take the R1T out for a drive now that it's back home. It's night. The conditions are very similar to where they were earlier today when I was driving around in the R1S, but not exact, so it's not a perfect comparison, but just want to see how confident it is on these roads. And right off the bat, I can say it does feel good. It feels better. It definitely feels better than the R1S. And remember, this isn't about the two vehicles. It's really about the two different kinds of tires. The R1S has the 22s. They're not really meant for snow driving. The R1T has the 20s. They are meant for snow driving, and they seem to be pretty good. I'm gonna try and do a couple more slide to stop kind of things. One thing that I wanted to point out is this also, you know, a lot of it has to do with the weight and the a little bit of a slide there, but not bad, came to a stop. I was also driving around in a little bit of powder a minute ago, and it was a lot better in the powder. Well, you know, that's normal, but it was super confident in the powder, as if it was a dry road. It just felt really great to drive around in that. So I can get this to slide. I'm gonna come up to a stop sign here, let off the fully off the pedal, no sliding. Well done, Rivian. Take a turn, and I'm gonna kind of hit it a little bit on the way around. Whoa, and the whole back end slid out. Oh my goodness, slid out a lot. Good thing there wasn't a car there. Wow, dangerous. Slid out, wow, good 30-40 degrees right there. But you know, that was my initiating that sliding. But you know, it's okay. It's okay. You can see here some of the trails, other people doing the same exact thing, right? Slipping these roads. But here I can pretty confidently start and stop. I can feel slipping if I hit it hard, and then it grips when I let off the pedal, but it's still pretty confident. I like it. It's good. Could be better, but it's good. It's nice to be up high. But one thing to note is I think it has a lot to do with the regen. How when you take your foot quickly off the accelerator, it regens a lot, and so it's putting a lot of friction against those against the slick surface, and so it's going to initiate a slide. I mean, anybody who has driven a lot in cold weather and icy roads in any car knows that you don't use the brakes a lot. You just kind of let the braking happen by slowing down rather than hitting the brakes, because you don't want to initiate a slide. And I think this is one reason, I think, and Rivian, if you're listening, we need a snow mode. You need a mode for snowy, icy roads. I mean, I can see if I can initiate a little slide here, and it will probably slide, especially if I really gun it. Woo! Oh yeah, that one definitely slid out. But you know, I'm also hitting it harder. Earlier I did one that was like 40 degrees slide. It was a big slide. Let's see here. Checking for cars. Gun this a little bit. Whoa, that really slid around. Now, one thing I definitely wanted to try, and I got back in the car just to try this very thing, is I thought, what if the truck is in conserve mode? So I'm in front wheel only. So now I'm gonna do conserve mode, and I'm gonna spin it. Oh, much more confident. Wow, that makes a big difference. Now, of course, I'm losing the four-wheel drive ability, and the front end slips a little bit, but it doesn't slide the back end around as much. Yeah, that's better. Not perfect, but better. So once again, this would be a good application for like a snow mode. I want to keep the four-wheel drive, but I want to be able to have the ability to reduce the regen, or maybe even turn it all the way off. I know I don't want to lose that energy that I'm regenning, but that I'm gaining back. But you know, then again, there are times when maybe it's better off, perhaps safer, more confident. The other thing to note is that, as pointed out by a couple of friends, Tony and Kevin, on the forums and chat, that the weight of this vehicle is a big deal, and it might encourage a lot of this sliding. I'm driving through some puffy snow right now. It's doing really well. Woo! Yeah, it's actually kind of fun. But the weight of the vehicle really suggests that we have to be careful on hills. Up and down hills, especially down hills, could be pretty dangerous if you slide in. It's such a big vehicle, you're gonna slide into something. So that's something that we just need to be cautious of and careful of. More testing is needed to sort of see how things go. But I will say that the R1T does feel more confident on the roads, just driving around a little bit tonight. I did a little bit earlier as well. I can put in some of that footage too. Just doing a little bit of sliding there. But remember, these roads are very slippery, so I am not surprised any vehicle is gonna slide here. I'm on an open road. I'm just gonna let my foot all the way off. Came to a stop by itself, no sliding. Very slippery road. Well done, Rivian. I think that's good. And maybe that's the tires, or maybe not, but it could be a little bit more about the longer wheelbase than the R1S. But I think it's more about the tires and maybe a little bit different snow conditions. So anyway, there we go. A little bit more thoughts on this one. Just thought I'd do a quick follow-up video. Got to get back and hang out with the kiddos. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. More to come. We're going to take a trip out to California. I got lots of stuff planned for that. So please stick around. Thank you so much for following and watching everything. Please leave your comments. Let's talk about tires. Let's talk about wheels. Let's talk about traction. Let's talk about winter. We got lots more of that coming up. All right. Cheers.